So welcome guys to the channel once again. So today we're on day 8, and remember, I'm here to teach you different ways you can make money online in the next 30 days. What I just want to achieve with this channel is to make sure that I grow a following of people who are interested in making money online, and I want to make sure they have the most adequate information in order for them to make all those monies online. Now, today we're going to be talking about stupid simple ways to make $1,000 online. Okay, I think this is 10,000. Well, if you do this thing, like whatever I teach you, right? If you do it 10 times, you're definitely gonna make this $10,000 online. So yeah, I've been able to craft out 5 different ways in my experience that I know that anybody can make $1,000 online if they are serious about it. And all of them are prerequisites of each other, which means that they work hand in hand with each other. But I'm going to separate them in this particular video to make sure that you're not 100% stressed. I think my slippers is making noise. Yeah. So to make sure that you're not 100% stressed, so that you see the vision that I'm trying to share with you on how you can make your first $1,000. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So now the first method you need if you want to get to a level where you make 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 is the fact that you have to understand something very, very clearly, right? If you're not solving any problem, you're not going to be making money. So the more problems you solve, the more money you make. And the magnitude of your problem, right? How big your problem is determines how much money you make. Okay? So if you're solving a small problem, you're going to make small money. If you're solving a big problem, you're going to make big money. That's the reason why you find out that Apple will come out with a news article and said if you're able to hack their system, or if you're able to hack their new AI Siri whatever that they just released, that are going to give you $2 billion, because you hacking into that is a super big problem for them. So that takes me to my first point, right? Of course, I'm going to keep on writing randomly like you normally say, and I just need you to be following, right? The first thing you need to do is that you need to be able to identify a problem. Okay, it is super important to identify a problem. And like I told you, if you're solving a small problem, like let me give you a typical example. Imagine I have a really nice house, and in my house I have somebody who comes and cleans. I'm not saying cleaning is a bad job. In fact, to be honest, like people who clean and don't steal and all that, they're fine. But if the only problem you're coming to solve for me is my cleaning needs, okay, you have to understand that you're going to get what? A cleaner salary. On the other hand, if you're a doctor and you help people, cure or manage cancer, you're going to get a doctor's salary. Okay? And putting all these things together just gives you like an idea of understanding that one super important thing, in as much as you're solving a problem, right? The market you're solving that particular problem in is directly proportional to the amount of money you make. So there are some markets you go into. When I say market, I mean some business areas, right? Let me try to give you an example. So let me use crypto now, for instance. Okay, crypto is a financial market. I don't want to go there. So let's say something like e-commerce, okay? E-com, dropshipping, and the rest. Now, most people need products. And the faster you can get them these products, the more money you can make in the long run. But if you're in a different industry, let's assume that what you simply do is you help people deliver meals, right? People can get their meals by themselves. They don't necessarily need you. It's not a big problem. It's not a painful problem. So it's super important that you understand that the kind of problem you solve is highly proportional to the amount of money you make. And also the kind of market you play in is directly proportional to the amount of money you also make. Because you can be doing everything right, but just finding yourself in the wrong market or finding yourself doing the wrong business model can literally increase your chances of you never becoming rich. So find a good market and solve a problem in that particular market. Now, number 2 is that once you've identified a problem, you need to be able to offer a solution to that problem. Because it's not enough you just seeing a problem. And I tell some people that there's some problems you cannot solve. I don't want to mention some of those problems in this video, but maybe as we keep on going on in this YouTube channel, I'll start exposing all these things little by little, because there's some problems that people are literally solving and there's zero solution to those problems. So those people keep on making money over and over and over and over and over again, right? Okay, I don't want to say it, but I'll say it maybe in day 10 or day 12 of this series. But back to it, you need to be able to become a person, all right, that can offer a solution. Now, who is that person that can offer a solution most times? Is somebody that is a leader. All right? Somebody that is a leader is somebody who can offer solutions most times. So, with leadership, okay, you being somebody that people respect, you being somebody that people adore, automatically increases your chances of you being the person, the go-to person, because you might have a solution, right? And people are not going to be, they're not going to trust you enough to give you that money. So you need to appear like somebody that can offer a solution. This is an identity problem. Remember in our beginner videos, I think in day 1 or day 2, I talked about transition, sacrifice, and tenacity. So your identity, right, has to change. You need to go from follower to somebody who is a leader, because this is the person that gets all the money. This person pays money. Okay, because this person is offering this person a service, right? And this person is paying this person. All right. So it's super important that you decide that, okay, you're going to become a leader. Now, number 3 is that you need to build an audience. Now, most of the things I'm saying in this particular video about strategies to make your first $1,000, you notice I'm not talking about, okay, start e-commerce, start drop shipping, start CPA marketing, or start copywriting, or any of all those things. It's because I know very well that most of the problems that a lot of people have, it's not like you're not aware that these business models are there. The problem you have is that you forget that your personal development is what determines how much your bank account grows. So the more you grow personally, right, the more money you make. It's super important. You have to understand this. All right. So you knowing all these things that I've mentioned so far is what is going to help you grow personally. Okay, is what's going to help you grow personally. So if you take all the knowledge I've given you now, for instance, now identify a problem, you take it into copywriting, you notice that, okay, a lot of people have bad landing pages, or a lot of people have very, very bad emails that they send out to their audience and all that. That is the problem you can solve. So you can see that the problem is not the business model you're playing in. The problem is that you don't understand the semantics, you don't understand the concept that you need to follow in order for you to make money from that particular business as somebody who has personally been developed. Super important. Now, build an audience, right? Once you become a leader, okay, the year of recording this video is 2024. Okay, the last part of 2024. And it's super important and imperative that you understand something. Now, social media, all right, we're talking of Facebook, we're talking of Instagram, right? Talking of Instagram, and the likes. Social media has taken over, basically. My favorite social media, X. Okay. Social media has taken over everything, right? And many people that are making money right now today are influencers and content creators. But you do not necessarily have to be an influencer or content creator for you to make money. You can be in your own niche. When I say niche, I mean you can be in your own section of your business and just talk about what it is that you are doing. Now, why is this important? When you build an audience, you automatically build trust. Okay? And if you know anybody that has ever done sales before, one of the biggest reasons why people do not buy from them, or do not patronize them, or do not say, okay, I want your services and stuff like that, is because they do not trust you. But building an audience now, for instance, you're watching this video and I tell you that, okay, on my Facebook account, as I'm speaking right now, I have 80k followers, right? On my Instagram, I have 45k followers. On my TikTok, I have, let's say, 130k followers. On my Twitter, I have 93k followers. That's over almost 500k people following me. What are the odds that if you follow this person that 500k people are following, he's not saying something right? Views are literally almost zero. So it's super important that you build an audience. So how do you build an audience? That's the next thing that comes to your mind. All right. You just build a. So if you are somebody that you don't have any results, because this is one of the questions that I normally get. Someone say, okay, how do I build an audience? I don't have any results. You share your journey, right? Start a podcast. No, it doesn't even have to be a podcast. Start a 90-day challenge with yourself. I'm like, okay, for 90 days, I'm going to share my journey on how I'm planning to make $1,000 to $2,000 every single month. And you share it. People are going to buy into your journey. And before you know it, you actually get people that are going to be willing to sponsor you. You get people that are going to be willing to hire you. You get people that are going to be willing to follow you and buy products from you. And before you know, like, what's $1,000? If you have an audience of 5,000 people, right, of which people can literally build this audience in a day, all right. If you get 50 people to buy a product of, let's say, $20 from you, right? That's that should be $1,000 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so you just need 1% of these guys here to buy whatever it is that you have to sell. And how do you build out this? You just talk about what you're already doing. Some of you are really struggling with your business right now. Talk about your struggles. That's content. Okay, so it's super important that you build an audience. And one of the mistakes a lot of people make when they're trying to get to a level where they make $1,000 monthly with whatever business model they're doing right now is that they refuse to start small. So that's going to be my fourth lesson, right? Start small and scale. Start small and scale. So whatever it is you're doing right now, don't get tired of it, okay? There's something I call, in the TN, like here, this is transition. I talked about this in my first video. This is sacrifice, okay? And this is tenacity. So this tenacity here is what is called staying power, your ability to stay in the business. So in as much as you're starting small, right? You need to stay long enough so that you get to this level where you can scale the business, where you can make much more money from the business. If you quit at this early stage and you refuse to reach this particular level, you're going to have problems, okay? So if what you're making is $10 right now, and let's say you're selling one product to one person every month and you're making $10, the only question you're supposed to ask yourself is that, how can I sell this $10 product to 100 people? And $10 times 100 is just what? 8,000. What I'm teaching you here is not necessarily how to start copywriting, how to start this business, and I'm teaching you the psychology behind every business. Because there's a way every business works psychologically. And that's the reason why most personal development experts are going to tell you that you need to develop personally in order for your income to grow. And if you understand the base of all these things I'm telling you right now, you 100% increase your chances of making more money for yourself online or anywhere else. Now, number 5, all right, is affiliate marketing. If you've been able to identify a problem in any market, there is somebody already offering a solution in that market. If you can be able to build an audience for this particular problem and find this particular person offering this particular solution for this market, you can promote a product via affiliate marketing, starting small, to this particular audience and make money for yourself. I don't know if you get it. So this is a problem. So P for problem. No, P is for praise. Let's just say the problem is this. This is a problem, all right? And this is a solution. Okay? Now, there is a product. So let's have this. Let's do something like this. This is the product that solves this particular problem. But you don't own this product. Like, all right, maybe this product is expensive. Okay? Now, what affiliate marketing helps you do is that it helps you connect these people that are looking for this solution are customers. This person that has the product or whatever is the product owner. So what affiliate marketing helps you do is that it helps you become the middleman channel between the product and the customers that has this particular problem. So if you've been able to find a problem today that you want to solve, you don't necessarily need a product right now in order for you to help people solve that problem. You can use affiliate marketing and find somebody who already has that particular product and promote it to your already audience. Because sometimes I have audiences of different types. Like I have audiences that are interested in investing, the ones that are invested in making money, different kind of audience, and you can easily build all these things by just simply posting content online or running ads and shit like that. So with affiliate marketing, it's going to be easy for you to do all these things without necessarily spending so much money in the start. Remember, the whole idea is for you to start small, start as cheap as possible. And thank God for how business is now. Back then when I started business in like 2019, 2020, man, everything was hard. Because right now, if you want to build a website, you can just talk to ChatGPT and your website is built. You could not do that in 2019. You had to look for a website, whatever. Most of them are usually shitty. They don't have any real value. You know, it was hard, just basically. So utilize free tools, utilize every tool you have right now, and try to make the most out of it. I'm telling you 100%, it's going to change your life. So there you have it, guys. The simple, I think, let me just adjust it. The stupid, simple psychological ways. Because I didn't really talk about any business model. I just talked about the idea behind every business model. Stupid, simple psychological ways to make your first $1,000 or $10,000 or whatever is your want in the next 30 to 60 or 90 days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Join us tomorrow again for day 9, and we're going to talk about something different, something amazing, just like we normally do. And I hope you've gotten value from the video. I know you've even gotten value. You cannot say you've not gotten value from this video. So remember to like and subscribe and share the video with your friends if you feel it's something that they will need as well. And let's have it.